There's two teams left over in the NFC. They each know each other all too well. One's going to be going home. One's going to be moving on to the Super Bowl. It's the Seahawks versus the Rams. It's going to be an extremely fun game. Let's break it down. And we have one final game left over. That is our NFC Conference Championship. This is the very last game before the Super Bowl. This one also on Sunday, January 25th, 6:30 p.m. on Fox. The 12-5 LA Rams, since the season started, they have been one of the favorites to not just make, but win the Super Bowl. They started out the year so hot. I've been saying for months, the most complete, well-rounded team in the NFL. They have the veteran quarterback, the guy, he's seen it all, been to the Super Bowl before, won big games, lost big games, gotten better throughout his entire career up to this moment. One of the most experienced, if not the most experienced quarterback in the NFL, next to Aaron Rodgers currently right now. And they have the defense. They started out so hot, and then as the season went along, the last 3 to 4 weeks, it kind of fell off. The defense started getting gashed left and right. That are coming off of a win versus a very talented Chicago Bears team. Great offense, physical team, high-scoring team. The defense played a lot better. Things were snowing. It was a very difficult game. They won it in overtime. They have momentum, but they're going up against the Gauntlet, a team they played earlier this year. Whoa, what was the final score on that one? 31-37, overtime thriller game. The 14-3 Seattle Seahawks, the number one seed out of the NFC. If you think the LA Rams are a complete well-rounded team, you have to think the same of the Seattle Seahawks, if not more so. They can score points with anyone. They have an elite defense. Actually, statistically, the number one, not 2, not 3, not 4, the number one defense in the entire NFL. They get after it. Secondary, front seven, they can stop you on both sides. They're going to be tested vertically and on the ground in this game. And they're at home in Seattle, which is where they beat the Rams just a couple weeks ago. Can the Rams make up for that loss? Can Seattle beat a great team twice in one season? Very hard thing to do, but it's not impossible. Right now, Seattle, 54.4% chance to win. The Rams, 45.6%. Seattle, 2.5-point favorites. Very close to being a pick-em. The over-under, 47.5. Vegas is seeing some points being scored in this game. When you're looking at the matchup, Stafford, the veteran himself, a lot of really good seasons throughout his career. But in my personal opinion, I do think this is his most complete season of his entire career, his most efficient season. He's been reliable from week 1 all the way to week 18, over 4,700 passing yards, 46 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. That is crazy great efficiency, and he has weapons at both levels. He has Williams, 1,300 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns, can also catch the ball out the backfield. He has Nakua, who might be the greatest X factor in the entire NFL. He can run the ball. He can take the deep route. He can do the slot. He can do everything. Put the ball in this guy's hand in space, and he can make some plays. He can pick up massive yards after the catch. He can do that all day long, and you have an efficient point guard quarterback spreading the ball out to the playmakers. Just give it to him. He didn't even play the entire year, still finished with over 1,700 yards and 10 receiving touches, 129 receptions. How do you play the whole season? Might have gotten 2,000 yards this year. You have a great defense. Verse is going to have to be on point in this game. But you got to look at Seattle also. Sam Darnold listed as questionable in this game. That's not optional. Have to have your starting quarterback under center. If he doesn't start, Seattle could very well find themselves as the underdog in this game. The Broncos don't have Knicks. That hurt them. Seattle has to have to know. Yes, he has a lot of turnovers this year. He had a great year last year with the Vikings. He picked that up this year. 4,100 yards, 25 touchdowns, 14 picks. Got to keep the turnovers down. You don't want to give the Rams extra possession. LA, number one offense in the NFL. Seattle, number one defense in the NFL. It's strength on strength. Something has to give here. You have Walker leading the way. Charbonnet goes down. He's now out for the season. They had the best 1-2 running back combo in the country. Walker, Charbonnet. They're down one of those heads. Thankfully for them, Walker last week, what do you have? 10, 11 carries for over 100 yards. He can carry the weight here. It's just you don't have that second guy that's on his level to spell him, to keep those legs fresh. You want to be able to run the ball. Running the ball controls time of possession, keeps the ball away from the Rams' offense's hand, keeps the ball out of Stafford's hands, limit the possessions and the time that Stafford can take the ball down the field. That's the key. Running the ball, quarterback's best friend is running the ball. Sam Darnold is going to need that play action. You have Jackson Smith-Njigba. If you say that Nacua is the X factor, you got to put Smith-Njigba right up there with him. 1,800 yards, 119 receptions, 10 receiving touchdowns. These might be the best 1-2 wide receiver facing off versus one another. You have Nacua versus Jackson Smith-Njigba with elite quarterback play. There's going to be points here. It's going to be a really fun game. LA, number one offense, 30.5 points per game. Number one passing attack, 268.1 yards per game. Running for 126.6. That's top 7. They can throw. They can run a complete, well-rounded, balanced offense. They're giving up 20.4 points per game. It's not great. It's about average to slightly above average. Seattle has the edge on defense. LA, the edge on offense. They gave up 216.7 through the air. You can beat this team passing. They're giving up 110.8 on the ground. The Seahawks, 28.4 points per game. It's not number one, but it's still top 5. That's good enough. They're throwing for 228.1, running for 123.3, also well balanced, giving up 17.2 points a game. That's such a good defense. They get after it. They give up 193.9 through the air, 91.9 on the ground. Great secondary, great front 7. Can they get consistent pressure on Stafford? Can Stafford live up to the name he set his entire career? This is such a tough game to call. The entire year, for about the last 2 months of the season, I was saying the Rams were going to come out of the NFC. They were going to be the representative in the Super Bowl. Now we're at the point where they're facing off versus the Seattle Seahawks, and this game's a pick 'em. We will revisit this right before game time because it's one of those games that I'm very split on. Flip a coin, that's going to be the outcome. This is probably the most difficult game to call of the year, and it's for all the marbles. It's to literally make the Super Bowl to represent the NFC. So who do I have winning it? I have the LA Rams walking away with the upset victory, 26-23. It's going to be a tough game. That's going to piss some people off. It's going to make some people happy. When I first did my prediction Sunday night, I actually had the Seahawks winning this one. But since then, Charbonnet's out. Sam Darnold still listed as questionable. That hasn't changed. I hate unknowns. I like knowing all of my variables prior to game time. I've been riding the Rams the whole season. I'm going to stick with them until we get more news on the injury side. But the reason that I ultimately changed, Charbonnet's out for the season, and we still have no updates on Sam Darnold. We have to make sure to look out for that. Give me LA here, 26-23. They move on to the Super Bowl. It's going to be a great Super Bowl no matter what. Because just think, if the Pats win out of the AFC, which they're favored to, we could have a rematch. Pats Seahawks. There's some bad blood there. Seahawks want some revenge. Or Pats Rams. It's still a revenge recap game. No matter what, we are going to set up to have a fun Super Bowl. No matter who comes out of the NFC, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win these games? What's your final score prediction? Drop it in the comment section. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down there. And as always, thank you for watching. So guys, that's it. I do have the LA Rams pulling off the upset on the road versus the number 1 seed in the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. This is one of those games. It's such a tough game to call because I could see it going either way. You can make a very strong case for either one of these teams to walk away with the win. Would not surprise me in any way whatsoever. The Rams, at least I know what I'm getting here. Very capable offense, capable defense if they play up to their part, if they play up to their talent. Seahawks, their defense is one of the best. Their offense is also one of the best. But with the question marks around Darnold, with Charbonnet being out for the season, we're just getting more into that unknown field. I hate that. I trust Seattle. They've already beaten the Rams at home before. They're at home again. Can they do it twice back-to-back times? Give me the Rams winning this one, 26-23. Guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win this game? What are your final score predictions? Leave your final score predictions down in the comment section. I will make sure that I respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. When the AFC wraps up when the NFC game is done. Once our Sunday games are done, we're going to know who is in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. It's going to be a fun one no matter what. Like I said earlier, Pats could be playing the Seahawks. Pats could be playing the Rams. If the Pats win, no matter what, we're setting up for a Super Bowl rematch in recent NFL history. It's good stuff. Guys, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.